Living in Canada, after growing up in Nigeria for some years, I saw some cultural differences that were so shocking. Some were funny as well. Yes, some were funny too. So in this video, I'll be sharing my most surprising cultural differences in this country compared to my home country, Nigeria. The first shocking experience I had was the different time zone in Canada. Like, it was so funny to me, whereby we have about 6 time zone here in Canada. We have CST, MST, AST, where I fall in. We have NST. I can't remember the other two, but it was so funny that if I'm talking with someone else in this Canada, we don't have the same time zone. Like, I don't get it. So when I came newly, it was just confusing. Like, it was confusing. It really confused me. It was a shock for me because back home, I don't have to struggle to check the time difference. When it's 2 p.m., it's 2 p.m. everywhere. We all use West African time. It's the same time everywhere. I don't need to check time if I want to call someone in Abuja or Lagos. If it's 2 p.m. in Onitsha, it's 2 p.m. in Abuja. But here, I have to calculate minus, plus, try to know the time zone of whoever I want to call in another city. So it was a shock to me. Yeah, it was not something I was used to. I was used to one timing, but here we have about 6 different time zones. So what I did to make it easier for my relatives was I told them, whatever is your time in Nigeria, minus it for. That is my time zone. Whatever is the time back home, just minus it for. That's my time. The same thing with me. Whenever I want to call them, I add 4. So whatever is my time, I add it 4. That is your time. But to make it easier for me, I had to set my phone setting, whereby I set the time on my screen. So it's easier for me. Once I check my screen, I already know what the time is back home. The next shocking experience I want to share is the weather extremes. Back home, the season is either dry season or rainy season. But here in Canada, they have 4 seasons. They have summer, they have spring, they have fall, and they have winter. And the most shocking part of it for me is that sometimes it's sunny, like today now. It's very sunny, but it's sunny and it's very cold. The sun is confusing. Yeah, it's not like back home when it's sunny. You know that I want it, like it's very sunny. You have to wear sleeveless, drink cold waters or something chilled, like a lot of heat. No, no. It's very hot. Like, it's very sunny. Sorry, the weather is so sunny. The sun, like, is very sunny, but it's so windy outside. It's very cold. So for me, it was shocking the first time during summer. Yeah, it's very sunny, but then it's cold. So it was shocking for me. My next culture shock was the love for pets in Canada. Sincerely, it was shocking to me. Here they treat their pets like human beings, like family members. Yeah, let me use the word. They treat their pets like family members. The way you don't treat your children harshly, that's the way pets are treated here. Yeah, we have pets back home, but it's not the way I've seen here. No, it's not the same thing. mostly when it comes to pets, we do more of dogs. As an African woman, I can't just be taking care of cats. Oh God. It was shocking. It was shocking. Sincerely. Our pet is mostly dog, which is for security and companionship most of the time. It's not up to what I've seen in this land. Some months ago, a friend was telling me that his cat was sick. The cat's name is Williams. That the cat was sick. He took him to the veterinarian, and everything cost him $1,500. I said, Immediately I converted in Naira, and that was about $1 million plus. I said, no, this is too much. I told him, this is $1 million plus in my currency, and if you give this money to someone, the person will really, really appreciate and bless you. He said, no, I don't joke with my pets. I can do anything for my pet. Oh my God, like, it's so surprising, so shocking. I see people carry their pets in the vehicle, like take them around. Pets, they have special stall, dedicated parks where they go to play. Like, the way you can't mistreat your child, that's the way you can't mistreat pets here. Their pet ranges from dogs, cats, just name it. That's their pet. So they have this special love for pets, which was so shocking to me. The next shocking experience to me was the idea of paying house rents monthly. Back home, we pay rents mostly annually or biannually, but not monthly. So here, the first month was it was so strange and shocking that you have to pay your rent every month. So house rent in Canada is paid every month. I believe in other countries too, house rent is paid monthly. Back home, we pay yearly or 6 months highest, not monthly. So it was a shock to me, but adapting already. Another culture shock or experience is the recycling culture. Yeah, in Canada, they are so mindful of the recycling culture. They have bin or West bin for different items. You have this one for plastic, you have this one for cans, you have this one for food. Like, it's just so confusing, because when we landed, we stayed in my uncle's place for some days. I remember that day he was showing me, say, this particular color is for cans, this color is for this one is for iron. Yeah, if it's metal, this is where you put it. You don't put everything together. So just confusing. Back home, I put everything in one trash can. So that idea of sorting it out was shocking, and I still struggle with it. I still struggle to sort it out, but you have to learn it, which I'm learning as well. So once you scan, you sort it here, you put this one here, you put this one here, you don't put everything together. So it's funny, it's shocking, but I'm learning in the process as well. Another funny culture shock is what they call pedestrians right of way, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, pedestrian right of way. So here in Canada, the drivers are the one that waits for pedestrians to walk in the crosswalk. I don't mean highway. So when you are crossing, the drivers stop for you to cross. So I still run. I still run when I'm crossing the road. I don't know, but like I said, I've lived in Nigeria for years. So back home, You run when you are crossing the road. Even as kids, my mom will hold you. All of us will be running to cross the road. So back here, the driver is the one that will stop for you to cross. Back home, I run when I'm crossing the road, especially when you are passing through places like Opiwek and all that. No, if you don't run, somebody will just kick you up. So that mindset of running when crossing the road is still very, very fresh in me. Oh God. I still run when I'm crossing the road. Like, I forget this man will wait for me or this driver is going to wait, but no, I have to run across the road. So it's funny to me. It's funny. This one is very funny that the drivers will wait because it's part of the rules of the road. Rules of the road is that the driver must wait, I think, 2 meters away from the pedestrian. Once they see a pedestrian, someone walking on the foot on the road, you have to stop. Yeah, you put a stop until the person crosses. So it's so funny, so different. I love it. The last cultural experience I'm going to share in this part, because there are many, so I'm going to divide it bit by bit. So the last I'm going to share in this part is the no bargaining mindset here. Like, there's nothing like bargaining in stores. When you enter the grocery store, whatever is on the price of the item, that is what it is. Unlike back home where I enjoy haggling, there's this, you can't just go to market and they tell you this is 1,000 naira without haggling. No. I enjoy, especially in markets, you have to price. So here in Canada, there's nothing like bargaining. What the price is what it is. You're not gonna say, give me this 1,000, let me give you $500. No. What it is what it is. So it was shocking. Like, what is this? I love haggling. I don't know, but I enjoy it. We price. That's one of the things my mom taught us. If you go to market without pricing, she will say you yeah, you don't know anything. You have to price so that the person might agree to bring it a bit down for you. So it's part of the fun of going to market. You need to learn how to price things as a woman. Yeah, my mother say, as a woman, you need to learn how to price. Like, if your husband give you money, you bring back some change. So here, there's nothing like haggling here. There's nothing like pricing. There's nothing like bringing back change. What is on the shelf is the price. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And even though it's shocking and funny, I'm sure you are learning one or two things. Probably in the future, yes. In the future, if you probably travel, you already have an idea of what it looks like. So I wish you well. If you're already planning to migrate or whatever, I wish you well. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next part as I continue to document my culture shocks and experiences in Canada. Bye bye. See you in my next video.